Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, and I'm here to just talk about a subject on the business of beauty. And I wanted to talk about friendships. Friendships, there's an old Houdini song, Friends, how many of us have them? I can really say that I don't have a lot of friends, and I know one of the reasons that I really don't have a lot of friends is because of the sacrifices that I had to make for success, and those friends that I had along the way were not on the same trajectory. And because my focus was so strong, I could not allow those friendships to sidetrack me. In my ideal friendships, I can say that I enjoy having friends where we don't talk all of the time. They don't feel slighted if I'm not always checking in with them, if I'm not always sending a text message to say, hey girl, what's up? Or, always expecting me to be available whenever they want to do something for fun or want to hang out. Because as the owner and operator of a business such as the one that I have, where I'm working in my business with clients and I'm always working on my business, there's just not a lot of free time. And sometimes people may feel slighted when they feel like you are always so busy that you don't have time to check in with them. I had someone in my life that honestly, I didn't know them extremely long. I probably knew them for a few years. And it became a, friendly situation where she and I would, check in with each other every once in a while. And I'll be honest, she checked in more with me than I did with her. And it's not because I didn't care. It was just honestly because I was a whole lot busier than she was. And nothing negative about her not being really busy. But when you are on two different paths in life, you either have to come up because I'm not going to come down. And I think that sometimes I was made to feel guilty if I wasn't coming down to make them feel accommodated or to make them feel comfortable or to make them feel like I really, wanted to be there. I honestly felt like it was a little bit selfish because if this person knew how busy I was, and honestly they knew how busy I was because I just am, and they could see it, because anytime I posted about anything on social media, it was always about business. It was always about work. And that's because that was my life. I didn't have time to post jokes on Facebook all the time or, post, comments under everybody's posts and things. I hardly had the time to see what people were posting. But I was sort of made to feel a little guilty because I wasn't really on that same page with that person. Even though I cared about them as a person and I wanted to be their friend, I had to come to a point, especially when it came to entering this new year, which we're, into the second quarter of now, that I'm either going to allow this to continue or I need to cut it off. And unfortunately, well, I won't say unfortunately, it may seem a little bit harsh, but I just kind of had to move on and not allow that to make me feel bad because it was going to pull me down. And I have so many things going on that I just don't have the time for it. And it's not to say that I don't care and I would never care about that person ever again, but if I were in a similar situation, I feel as if I were friends with someone who was on a higher playing field than I was, and I actually do have, I feel like I do have a few friends that are on a higher playing field or higher playing level than I am, I would never expect them to come down to meet me where I am. I'm trying to get up to where they are. So the gist of it all is that you can't allow friendships to stop your success. And that's not to say that success and money is more important than having true friends and having true friendships. But that friendships or friendship that I'm talking about, I truly put that in quotations as to say to you that it may not be a real friendship if that person is not understanding of the path and the trajectory that you are on. So any true friendship is going to understand that, and whether they talk to you 6 months from now or a year from now, when you're available, they will always be there and they will always be your friend. So I just want to challenge you to know that you have to understand what real friendships are. And if you have a friendship that's stalling you or stopping the pathway that you have for the success that you desire for your life, you have to cut it off and you have to keep it moving. And don't allow there to be any hard feelings, because you're not in the wrong for doing that. You're not in the wrong for feeling that way, because it's not fair to you if you have someone that's drowning and you're not drowning and they expect to pull you down so that you can drown too. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you took a little something from this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. This is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty, hoping you have a beautiful and amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.